Let's get this. Everyone retweet and let's get some.
Everyone
popping.
Retweet. And what's up, everybody? My name is Sean, and I am live here on Facebook, on YouTube, and we're right here in Twitter Spaces. So excited to be here with you guys. Kingdom Warriors NFT has already dropped a comment, and that was not done by me. We got Kingdom Crypto .eth in the house, which actually I was in a Twitter space with you earlier today, my man, and I'm excited to be here with you. And so that everyone doesn't have to stare at my face on Facebook the whole time, I can put up this nice little picture. We've got a couple likes on Facebook, a couple people watching there. So excited to chat there. And the really cool thing about technology is I can now, because I'm here and I'm also on Facebook streaming, they can hear Twitter Spaces. So hey there. We've got someone saying, hey, we got Aurelio on Facebook saying, what's up? We got Kingdom Warriors NFT commenting, let's go Warriors. We've got Justin on Facebook commenting, howdy doody. I love that. Thank you, Justin, for making me crack up here already. And we got my man RLA, who is chiming in from Twitter Spaces. He is coming up to stage to grace us with our presence. Okay, what's up, you guys? That's okay. Hey, if you're not on Twitter, that is okay. That's why we're streaming here to Facebook. That's why we're streaming to all the different places in case you're not on Twitter. And if you do have a question, so here's what we're going to be doing is I've actually got an agenda for this afternoon, this evening, this morning, wherever you may be. It could be across the world, and it could be morning time, or you could be right here with us, and it could be evening time. And while I turn on some kind of background music, I'm going to go over the agenda a little bit. And this is a original song created by our Kingdom Warriors music team. So this one is called Common, that's playing behind me. But Eric, RLA, what's up, y'all? Go ahead and chat for us and tell us
music NFTs.
Yes.
Give us a freestyle.
NFTs.
Let's go. Give us a freestyle to start us off. And let's
everyone
retweet.
Can you give us that beat, Sean?
Can you hear that?
Can you turn that up? Yeah, I can hear it a little bit.
All right, we're going to get a freestyle.
All right, hit me, Eric. Give me something to rap about.
Let's rap about utility, play to earn, Africa,
all the things,
Bitcoin, blockchain,
just like
gang.
Only the most important things. All right.
Hollywood, roller coaster.
I think you should start rapping. You're already set, man. I'll set it up. All right, here we go. Yo. I'm on this lo-fi beat like the moment was, like the moment does, like the donut, cause we going round and around, but you will not find me ever failed out. Instead, I'm opening new opportunities to bail out the unbanked, the people of the future, the people who didn't have opportunities and are called losers. Instead, we're changing the script. We're flipping the script. Hollywood, I hope you're really listening. Listen, this is the change. It's the cry of revolution. It's the warrior cry, the kingdom warrior side of the people who were sad and they're getting it by every day in the moment while most of the people are listening. Never. They don't have it to hear it. They don't have ears to hear. But open up the ears, and I hope that they can hear. There's too many people out there what they're not getting, the opportunity for the youngest children. So I'm going to change it. Yeah, Africa, I know you. Listen, and here we go again from the Cape Horn to Nigeria on the West Coast and Kenya. Open up the doors. I know that you're listening. Hey, we got a new one, a new day. The blockchain is coming to break free all of these old chains. That's right. We're flipping the script on the banks. Instead, we're becoming the banks. Talk to Carlton Banks, as Sean Specie does at Carlton Banks. On the freestyle moment, Eric Skeldon, I'm going to throw him a Hail Mary, let him catch the bowling. Do a new thing like you never heard before. Oh, oh, oh.
Hey.
Sean,
yes.
Sean, I know you're going to rock a Carlton Banks. I just know it.
I'm not following that one.
No, it's a Carlton, the dance.
Oh, I can hit the dance.
So RLA's calling me out on Twitter if you're watching the live stream right now with this. So I'm seated in a chair and I can't actually do I can do like the snap from
there
side to side. There we go.
Dude, I can feel it right there.
Dude, let's go. You did it.
I did it. I love
Of
it.
everyone in my life who is the most like Carlton Banks, I think Sean is probably up there in the best
What?
ways
Come
possible.
on, dude.
No, but in a
I
great
got
way,
you.
dude. Carlton.
You're calling me
Carlton Banks
Carlton?
is the bomb.
He's cool, but
Dude.
not as cool as Will Smith and Fresh Prince, man. You calling me Carlton compared to him?
No, I'm Will Smith. Let's go.
Oh,
Come
okay,
on.
that's true. That's true. But
No, I think, and then I think like, I don't know if we're gonna have to start doing all that. I'm more like Jazzy Jeff. I think Eric's like Fresh Prince. I'm DJ Jazzy Jeff. I just roll up and then look cool, you know.
I love it. I love it. It's so funny. That's so good.
Hey, if you're listening to us on Facebook, tag your teams, and you guys prepare for next week, starting Monday, April 25th. We are going to have another 7 to 8 speakers. Let us know your teams from last time. We had like Emerald Warriors. We had people winning NFTs. We're giving more NFTs this week. Next week, we're giving more. There's going to be even probably some ETH prizes. There's going to be giving away ETH, giving away NFTs. We're giving away Blue Yeti mics. I don't know. Last time we gave away Bitcoin miners. We still we're getting those shipped out to the winners. We ended up giving 2 away when we are supposed to give 1. So you don't know what we're going to be giving away, but you know some of it what we're giving away. But there's probably always bonus stuff because we got a generous Kingdom Warriors team. So you guys, if you can tag your team in the comments, let people know we're live on Facebook and here on Twitter. Hit the retweet button. Let's get some more Warriors in here, and then Sean, take it away.
Yeah. Well, that was great. And I did see earlier. So there's a couple. Number one, there's a couple of comments coming in, Eric. And so there's definitely some comments coming in. Team 11, I think, is Team Triumph was actually the first one, and then Team 11 is the second one. They were really original. They just went with Team 11, is what Justin's saying. And I'm commenting right now. Let's see. All right. I just commented on Facebook and on YouTube, I believe. Yep. Okay. It's all loading right there. And so pinned at the top. So there was actually a comment in Facebook earlier where people they're like, I'm not on Twitter. So you know what? I decided to screen share my the Twitter feed for Kingdom Warriors right here. So you can see what you're missing out on. It's a place where there's a lot of the NFT community that goes there. And what Twitter is we are hosting on Twitter Spaces. So I've got Eric Skeldon, RLA, I've got Vera, we got Julie, we got Kingdom Crypto, and we've got Lisa all listening in on Twitter Spaces currently. And then I've got a bunch of people watching on YouTube and Facebook. And so the agenda for today is really pretty simple. And so what we're going to be talking about is number one is some really hot news, and it's one of the pinned tweets in the Twitter space. The first one that I've got to talk about is this change in this pivot that we are adjusting. Instead of originally going to have 3,033 Gen 2 tokens, some great news for some holders. The more limited number that there are and the higher demand that there are means that the price goes up. And so if you are in this to maybe make a return on your investment, well, here some good news for you is we are changing it from 3,033 to 2,222. And so, Eric, I know that you and I had a conversation about it. We even made a video about it. But why is this a good thing for some of the holders, for people that own Gen 2 tokens?
Yes, absolutely. So one, because 3,033, I really don't know. We kind of came up with that number very it means nothing to us, like the 3,033. And so it was kind of a strange number, and I don't know, like really there was this. It was like anyways. Basically, one cool thing is 2222. We have some like Julie loves 222. So does Michael, and 222 and 2222 have been just historical numbers for me and this project, Kingdom Warriors, specifically for basically doors that have been opened up for this project to even come to pass, for us to get funding. And, my buddy and now our COO, Andrew, and us is able to put funds down to really just bring this project to life, develop an app, hire a really good team, find good people to bring this thing to life. And, it's just been a historical theme. And so when we were getting ready, we have 2 artists creating the generation 2, which Nick is actually on his honeymoon right now, so he'll be back soon. And so why it's good as far as just the number wise and stuff, we just 2222 is just we feel like it's going to be a breakthrough for this project. For us to reach that point by May 1st is what we're going to do. 2222 by May 1st, and we're going to do what it do. And as far as supply and demand, having 3,000 NFTs in supply and you having one of those 3,000, it makes it more rare for us to take out the 800 and 811 or however many it is to go to 2222, and you having basically one, or it's actually minus 300 too, because 300 of that 2,222 is the Gen 1. So you basically have 2222, one of minus 300, and you have one of those out of the Generation 2. So it's actually a more finite number. It's a little bit less than 2,000 Generation 2 warriors out there. And so once those are all minted, it means there's none other in existence. The only people who can buy and sell those, or who can sell those after they're all bought from us, are you guys. The community owns all of them. I have to, like, if I once it reveals on May 1st, once I see like the armor, the specs, like you guys are gonna, we're already starting to see more of these. We're gonna start releasing them over the next week. And so as you guys see some of the armor and the new Generation 2 NFTs, you're gonna be blown away. And the cool thing is you guys are gonna be holding all those. And so when I want those, or anyone around the world wants one of those
what
NFTs,
is going on, Warriors? It's Eric
they're more rare.
Founder.
And secondly, I have to purchase them from you. So if you have a really cool NFT, it's a legendary, it's a rare, or it's just like, it looks like me, or it looks like a warrior that I want to mint and have as my NFT, guess what I have to do? If you put it for 0.3 ETH, I have to go to you and offer you 0.3 ETH and buy it, or I have to make you an offer and hope that you accept. And so that's why it's better in terms of supply and demand and being more rare. Let us know if you guys have any questions about rarities, or about, we do have some trainings on rarities and a lot of free education just about, you know, uncommon, common. I mean, it's like opening a Michael Jordan pack of cards and you hope, hey, do you get the rare Michael Jordan card, or do you get a regular, or is it one that they printed out a ton of them? And that's what it's like. It's like Christmas Day when you open these packs of NFTs.
Yeah, it's actually really fun. It kind of reminds me of going back to, it kind of goes, takes me back to going to like the Pokemon cards days, or Magic the Gathering if you did that. And so it's really fun where you get to open up, like you get to have this artwork revealed. And so right now I'm screen sharing to Facebook and YouTube, and I'm showing people the tweet that we posted, where it's the video of you, Eric, talking about the latest 5-day challenge. And that video you can view on Twitter. You can also view it in the Facebook group. And I think we should probably even put it on YouTube also, so that people can see it there. And the question came in because we're talking now even about minting, from Lisa, about how do you know which token you have? And so here's the thing, is that if you have purchased a new Gen 2 token, number one is the artwork. So in Twitter Spaces, and I will screen share it here in just a minute, but in Twitter Spaces, we just released some sneak peeks, which are pretty cool. Some like original sketches from the two artists. Nick, who you said is on his honeymoon, which is super exciting. And then our other artist, Julia, is correct. Julia, right, Eric? Julia?
Yes.
Yeah, Julia.
And she is an epic artist. Like we looked at her, what is it? Her art station, which she kind of wants to remain anonymous right now, but she graduated from the same art school in California as Nick, same caliber. They worked for big projects together, and it was totally just a amazing find to add as an artist. And because they both worked together, it actually doubled some of the time. Because if you guys don't know, the amount of traits we had to build for 300 NFTs, we had to build a lot more for 2,000.
Yep.
For this collection.
Yeah, a lot more traits.
So they got to multiply their time and effort. So it's really cool to see them work together.
Yeah, 100. I'm talking, and I was just talking my microphone so people could hear me on Facebook. I was agreeing with you. Yes, 100, a lot more traits. And I've even had the opportunity, because I'm on the Kingdom Warriors team, to see some of the cool backgrounds. I'm kind of freaking out about the backgrounds now, and I'm like,
talk about those a little bit. Talk about like what they're gonna. You can get some hints, because those backgrounds are way. I don't want to say they're way cooler, because obviously Gen 1 is cool, but they're like pretty, like I'm blown away.
And that's kind of crazy, right? Because the Gen 1s, like I got lucky enough to mint a legendary Gen 1 token. And so if So Gen 1 was the first 300. So if you have between 1 and 300, those are Gen 1 tokens. And then if you have between 301 to what, 2,521, because it's 222, right?
No, it's actually 2222 is actually a part of the
The
300 is
300.
like in the
Oh,
2000.
so it's even less.
Yeah,
It's even less Gen 2s
it's
then.
even more rare. It's like
Okay.
1900. 2222 minus basically
Got it.
300
Wow. Hey,
is how many
next level.
actually of the Gen 2.
Okay, got it. So, Gen 1 tokens, when you what's called stake them, which basically means that you basically commit your NFT to where you're not selling it. That's what staking means. And then usually what happens when you stake something in the crypto world, in NFT or crypto, it usually means that then you basically gain interest. And the way that we're going to be giving owners, people who hold their NFTs that stake it, in quote unquote interest, is with a utility token called the Everlight token, which is part of the lore in our Discord. And so what's going to happen is if you own a Gen 1 token, which actually I recently just sold a Gen 1 token. I owned 4 of them and I sold one for like over $700 or something like that. Is for 0.2 ETH it sold. And I was like, oh, I feel like I should have listed a little bit higher. But, I'm glad to give someone a deal and I still got some great ETH out of it.
Wait, what happened?
I sold it was me. So Kingdom Warrior number 93 that sold recently is one of the ones that I minted during the original 300.
Yeah,
and I sold it for 0.2 ETH the other day.
So what was that, a golden one?
No, it wasn't a legendary. Definitely not. So I own one legendary. And I can show mine in a little bit.
So tell us how much that was. So you bought an NFT for
0.08,
on $185 during that ETH market price.
Yep.
And what did you sell for?
And I just sold it for 0.2 ETH. And so the 0.2
how much
sale.
Was that USD?
So I think ETH at the time was like $3,055. So it came out to what, $610 or something like that. So from
that was randoms,
and
so that was over 3 times increase.
Yep.
So Sean was able to sell that. That's not Kingdom Warriors anymore. That's his NFT.
Mm-hmm.
Just like you guys, that's your NFT. And then the market said, "Hey, I will pay 0.2 ETH for Sean's NFT that he got randomly." Just like all of you guys will randomly see your NFTs on May 1st.
And for everyone who's watching it on Facebook and YouTube, so the one that I was showing right now is not the one that I sold for 0.2. This is a sneak peek of the Gen 2 collections. This is some of the original sketches. I'll show you here in a second. I'll scroll up and I'll find the one because we tweeted about it on the Kingdom Warriors one.
Brenda says, "What does it mean to mint?"
Yeah, I saw that question also. I want to get to that, but first we got to finish asking. So Lisa's question, and this goes to Lena's question, which is coming in right now also. So Lisa and Lena. So Lisa asked, well, how do I know what token I got? And then Lena asked, well, I paid $220. So what kind of NFT am I getting? So everybody who buys, or what's called mint is basically buying, but you're the first person to ever own it. And if you mint it, it means that you have Ethereum in your wallet and you go to the official Kingdom Warriors website, you connect your wallet and it says, hey, if you pay this much and we have this, then we'll exchange it. That's what happens. And so that's what a mint is you're the very first person to mint it and you're creating it basically through a smart contract. And then it appears in your wallet. So you're the first person to ever own it. Well, so that answers the minting question. Well, if you either mint one or if you buy one and you go through our white glove service, which if you're brand new to Web3 world, what we are basically doing is you can pay like US dollars through our system. And then we are what's called airdropping you. So we're just sending you our tokens. So everybody, if you're watching the stream right now, everybody is getting this piece of artwork, and I'm going to make it a little bit bigger right here. So this is what's called a boilerplate. It's a holding piece that everybody who's getting a Gen 2 token is getting right now. And then what will happen is on May 1st, when we have the art reveal. So if you remember back a couple minutes, and if you're in Twitter Spaces right now at the pinned tweet of like the sketch and the other sketches that we've revealed. Well, what will happen is these are just like the concept sketches, but the artwork, we will just hit a button. And then when you hit a button, when we hit the button, it'll refresh all of the artwork. And then the artwork will look something like these that are flashing across your screen. These are all Gen 1 tokens right here. These in the background right here, these are all Gen 1 tokens. And I'll show you the one that I sold here just in a couple seconds. Let me scroll. I got to scroll past all of the cool artwork that we've got up there. This guy right here, number 93. So on the screen right now, and I'll see if I can pin the tweet here in a minute.
Oh, and we have number 77. I actually helped one of our big Kingdom Generals, Ken, handworker, buy one of those. He really was wanting that one, and he spent like $755, 0.25 ETH. So there's definitely a market for these NFTs, and it's cool to see just this global international market for this art and it be appreciated, and it's going to keep appreciating.
Mm-hmm. So if you're on Twitter Spaces, I just pinned the tweet. I believe I did. Why didn't I do it? Why didn't it work? I'm going to sing until it does.
Maybe it only does 3, I wonder.
No.
Oh, I see it.
There it is.
Okay.
Oh, I did it twice now. Okay, I got to delete one. It just took a minute. Thanks, Twitter. You're rugging me right now. If you're new to Web3, rugged basically means there's like a basically means there's a technical difficulty. It's just kind of a weird word, like you're pulling the rug out from underneath it. So this is the one that I sold. It's one of the Gen 1s. I was actually on the hunt for a couple of different ones. And to be perfectly honest, I was trying to get a Moonbird. And I didn't realize that Moonbirds, they had switched because originally, and we can talk about Moonbirds later, but I listened to the first podcast when they announced it. And when they announced Moonbirds, originally they were going to do a Dutch auction, which means they start at a high price, and the longer you wait, the lower it gets. And the low price was going to be 0.1 ETH. And so at 0.2, I was going to try to grab 2 Moonbirds. Well, then they changed it, and Moonbirds, they sold for a minimum of 2.5 ETH each, which was about $7,600 per NFT that they were selling, which is kind of a good investment right now, because right now each one of those is going for 20 ETH, which is, or about 20, it's a little less than 20 ETH, which is almost $60,000. So let's not talk about that. Otherwise I'm going to get too sad.
Yeah. I wish I had like 10 Moonbirds, honestly, right now.
It would be amazing. So this is that's a little bit more about like minting and buying and those kinds of things. And I love that we've got some engaged audience on Facebook and YouTube. The questions that are coming in. If you're listening to Twitter Spaces, you can feel free to DM myself or DM Eric and ask a question if you don't want to join the stage, or you can join the stage and come on up and chat with us because we're kind of having an open just a conversation right here. So that was the first topic. I see your question, Lisa, coming in. So this question is where does the story for each warrior comes into play? And is that when the warriors go into the metaverse? That's a really good question. Eric, do you want to take that one?
Yeah. So our book and the movie that we're working on is mainly around the world of Eladria. It's this, like J.R.R. Tolkien has Middle Earth, Star Wars has all sorts of taboo and where Luke Skywalker lives and the Death Star and space. Ours is in Eladria, and we're building out this world of Eladria. And our main story is focused on a hero named Duriel, who goes from being an orphan to finding out that the evil guy in the story, Lord Belleran, basically, I don't want to reveal too much, but basically the story is Lord Belleran, he ends up basically taking over the kingdom. And our hero Duriel has to go on this hero's journey of discovering his destiny and overcoming all of his wounds and what the world told him about him not being good enough. And he has to find the greatness inside, just like every warrior does on Earth, and has to go and slay the dragon, slay the demon, slay all of the evil to go and claim his inheritance. He finds out that he's an heir to the throne, but obviously it was taken by someone evil. The story is going to be this epic story and trilogy of books, movies, and a game that we're building about this epic story. So what we've done, and there's actually, if you look at hashtag games and contests, there's games and there's a hashtag fan lore. We do prizes, we give NFTs, we give away King, which is a token where you can earn Ethereum and merch in our app we've developed for our community. And so we basically have made it to where if you own the NFT, as long as you're holding it and you stay holding it, make your own story around your own NFT. And a lot of our community has partaken. They've named their NFTs. They created their own story in the world of Elatria. Each of those NFTs are in a guild. They're either a weaver, which is like the artists and creatives, and you can go read on our website and our Discord more about the guilds and see your logo and see your banner. And people are really getting really into this story and coming up with their own epic tales around their own NFTs. And we're basically starting to give them more free reign. Like, hey, this is your NFT. Create a story around it. Go into Twitter and go into your own creative world and make a fun story around your character. So that's where those stories are coming from. It's empowering you guys, the holders.
And Eric, I'm screen sharing our Discord right now. I'm in the fan lore section and I'm highlighting. So there's 2 NFTs that were shared by Patricia Dilly. And I love it because at the end of the story about both of those NFTs, because that was a competition that we ran a while ago, she put copyright 2022. Patricia Dilly, all rights reserved, cannot be copied, reproduced. Like she wrote out that story. And because she owns those NFTs and because she wrote that story, she's able to own the IP right there for those 2. And so to answer in maybe a different format question, Lisa, is what's going to happen is these NFTs that we are selling is helping to fund a game that we're going to be creating. And if you know anything about like games like World of Warcraft or like Eric mentioned Star Wars, those all have these stories, right? And so right now, when I was just sharing in a few minutes ago, I was sharing at the beginning while you're describing, Eric, I was sharing the Discord with the lore section. So under the About Us, there is the lore section. And so I was sharing part of the story that Jess, who's our writer, has been writing about Eladria and the story. And so this story, because it's being written for the game that we're creating, that story we're also hoping to turn into a book. And then we're also hoping to turn into a movie long term, which is part of if scrolling across the screen right now is a link to join the 5-day virtual event series. It's a free series of events that we're doing starting on April 25th. The website is kingdomnfts.com. And part of this last one that we just did, which is the next thing I want to talk about before we get to another question. And we've got kind of a similar question that was asked twice. But kingdomnfts.com is a link that you can go to. It's to join the Facebook group, and we're going to be doing another series of 5-day events. And one of the speakers is a gentleman by the name of Dr. Mark Smith, and he is incredible. And he just finished a amazing movie, and it just recently got published. And it's really some people that you would really recognize. What's the guy's name? That I was like fanboying
Jesse
over.
Metcalf, Danny Trejo, and Lawrence Fishburne.
Yes, Lawrence Fishburne, who's Morpheus from The Matrix. So those are some really cool ones. So I'm screen sharing the Discord to show you part of the story if you want to learn. And someone asked the question, where did it go? They said, hey, where is the best place for info? Is it Facebook? Is it YouTube or Twitter? Well, the actual very first, the best place to go, let me put this website up on the screen. The best place, I'm going to even type this out. The best place to get info on Kingdom Warriors is at kingdomwarriorsnft.com and join our Discord community. And so let me put that on the screen right there. So the best place to get info is kingdomwarriorsnft.com, and make sure you go to that correct one, because there are some scammers out there that will try to get it. And I can screen share what that looks like here in a second. But the reason why that's the best place, especially the official website and the Discord, is because Discord is really where most of our information gets shared. We're doing our best to share it also on Twitter and also on Facebook, but Discord is where we've been spending months and months updating many different channels. If you've ever worked on a system like Discord is basically like Slack, except we can customize it more with custom emojis. And we can also, one of the reasons why I personally think more people are using it in the Web3 space is because we can verify who owns a Kingdom Warriors NFT.com using Discord, and we can have private channels, which I can show you here in a second. And those private channels are only available for people that own Kingdom Warriors NFTs. And so the ability to customize Discord to have that function is incredibly useful because in our holders only section, we do holders only hangouts, we do holders only chat, and we also do Kingdom Alpha, which Kingdom Alpha is where we sometimes share information about upcoming NFT drops, so that if you have additional liquidity, which basically means you have more cryptocurrency, or you have more money that you want to invest elsewhere and try to make a profit, well, we're sharing some info there, and I'm kind of giving away some of it right here. So let me click away before I give away, because that's the reason why you want to own one, is to get access holders only. So I'm kind of giving it away there. All right. So now for the next question right there. Okay. Scrolling back down. Still trying to figure out the interface of Discord. Okay, let me show you a little bit more about Discord here. So a little bit more about Discord if you're new to Discord. So on the left side, you'll see number one on my Discord, you'll see that there's a bunch of these circles. Well, each one of these different circles is what's called a server, okay? So a server is like, if you see this one up here is called Kingdom House. This one's called Mercury Media, which Mercury Media, if you see on our Twitter or on Facebook, these like TikTok videos, or if you go to Instagram and TikTok, are that's a part of our marketing strategy, is having Mercury Media help us create a lot of that content. So I'm active in helping do a live stream called Support Ukraine Live. So these are all Discord servers. Well, I'm right here on the Kingdom Warriors one. And then right here on the left side, each one of these is what's called a channel. And so if I click on the utility channel, I can see, well, this is information about the benefits that you get if you own one. Or roadmap is the plan that we have for Kingdom Warriors project, or meet the team. So this is a channel. And then if you scroll down, there's different sections. So like, let's say, for example, I don't want to see the about us anymore. I can just click this and I can hide it, except I'm clicked on here to the meet the team. And I'm looking at Timothy Morgan's smiling face right here. And so really there's different sections that you can go through. There's general right here, which is primarily where there's other things like the sales bot. Whenever a new Kingdom Warrior sells, it's dropped in here. So there's different things. There's the latest one from Medici, dropped a GIF in there of looks like a Super Saiyan, or going Super Saiyan right there. So thank you for that. And then I'm in the AMA section right here. So that's just some more info on Discord right there, quick for you. But then someone asked a question twice now, Eric, and you can answer this, or I can. And this is kind of a great question just to talk about NFTs in general. Is can more than one person own an NFT? How would you answer that? Do you want to answer that? You want me to, Eric?
I can answer it. So my answer, and then you can answer too, because Sean and I, we have two different ways of explaining.
It's true.
We actually did the top 10. Go on our YouTube and search, or go on Kingdom Warriors NFT on YouTube, and subscribe, because there's an epic Sean's handsome face and mine a lot on there, and Dino now.
You're gonna make.
So you definitely want to get.
You're gonna make me blush. You're gonna make me blush.
Definitely want to get a lot of that education and fun smiles and laughter and great education. And secondly, you'll see a video of us two explaining the top 10 answers, answering the top 10 Googled answers on like, what is NFT and ROI, and are NFTs a waste of time, scam, like all the basic questions on Google. And both of us have two like different, his is like a teacher logical answer. Mine is like painting a picture and like a visionary answer. Anyways, they're both really good. If you, depending on how your brain functions, it will help you out. So I would say each NFT can be held in one wallet. So one NFT, one wallet. And I would say there are ways that people are fractionalizing really expensive NFTs, like a Bored Ape. There's like ways you can get a multi-wallet, or like a fractionalized, but this is really technical, so I wouldn't really worry about this until you start investing like $250,000 assets, $1 million NFTs, which most people listening are not going to be in that category. So anyway, in that you can fractionalize an expensive NFT, or have a DAO where a DAO owns so many of these, apes or whatever, moonbirds or whatever expensive assets, and multiple people could be, have 1%, 3%, 0.5%. But anyways, for the average person like myself and Sean, we buy an NFT, it goes to my wallet. If I want to sell it, I sell it, and it goes to another person's wallet. but one person's holding that asset at a time. Your answer, Sean.
No, I mean, I would say yes, 100%. Like that, I think you explained and you went into more depth than I would have on a couple of different things. But the short answer is yes. But you can either share access to a wallet, or you can create, I don't even know how to do this. I've heard about it, but you can create a wallet with what's called a multi-sig, which means that multiple people need to give their signature in order to approve either the sale or the purchase of an NFT. So if you buy one, like a Bored Ape right now, I think goes for like $300,000 USD, which is, I don't know, something stupid like 80 ETH or 90 ETH or whatever that is. Well, if you do that, then you can get a bunch of people together and buy one, and then you can like rotate through who gets the access if that's what you want or whatever that looks like. But the short answer is yes, more than one person can do it. If you, and I would only do that if you really trust them, or if you do something like where you create NFTs and you sell them and then you create a smart contract. And the reason why I would say you could do something like that is because the beautiful thing about a smart contract is you can't, because it's a contract, you can't go back and change. Well, you can kind of make additions and different things, but I don't even know. I'm not a web developer, but it's supposed to be so that if you create it one time, you make an agreement, and then it basically says, hey, if we all do this, then this happens. Like if we all own this and we get this benefit, then it gets divided amongst all of us, kind of thing. So that's kind of a yes. I think you did a much better job than I did explaining that one. But the answer is yes. So
are we almost ready for an interim freestyle to like?
I think we need that. I think we need the reset.
I was just going to explain in my own language what you're talking about.
Please do. Please do.
But my language is rap music. So I may just let's rock it. You got a beat for me, Sean?
Do you have a preference of one of our songs that you want me to play for you?
If you want to do some lo-fi chillness, I like Chronicle. If you got some Chronicle going on.
I don't even know what you mean by that. I'm not on Spotify right now, dude. I've only got let me drop you.
Chronicle is from the Kingdom Warriors collection.
I don't have Chronicle. You're holding out on me, bro. I don't have Chronicle. What's going on? I've got. Man. Oh no, wait. Yes, I do. It's right here.
I think you do.
I'm reading it wrong. I've got it right here.
All right, let's do it. You gotta wait for that to kick in there. Yeah. There's golden. This space is so golden. There's gold in those hills and those mountains. Yeah, yeah. Hey, won't you all manifest some destiny? Here we go, come together, kingdom family. We all heading out into a new excursion, adventures. Everybody, we got the opportunity to do things you never seen before. I say seize the day, carpe diem until you hit the floor. That's right, we doing to the next level. Level up yourself, as they say. I can hear it, the experience points is coming. Yeah, the gold pieces, everything you ever thought you ever really needed. Everything is already right there in your treasure chest. So open up, here we go again. Yeah, let's explore the caverns, go deeper inside. The mountain is so high, but we doing these things never steeped in reality. Instead, we so steeped in the moment of the love. Eternal reality is coming for us. Yeah, even though the thunder and lightning outside is so deep and roaring, yeah, we still keep moving. In fact, I'm checking on the scoreboard. What did it say? It said 1 NFT, is worth at least 0.25 ETH. It's all love as we see these things completely. Investing, pressing into the next level. Won't you guess then? Who is Sean Specie really? I thought he was a fresh prince. He is. In fact, he's Carlton Bankson on these river banks, and we banking shots off it like magic did. Yeah, I know we got opportunities to make it like Magic Fist. We taking things and turning them into nothing, out of something, something into nothing, making matter disappear. We going metaphysical on it. The metaverse is coming. Now I know I got rares and commons. That's the way I feel it in my MetaMask wallet. Everybody all around it, yo, I know we profits. Yeah, we profit on the profit. We profit on non-profits. We doing whatever we need to keep moving. And I know that sometimes the cutting edge will bleed, but you stay on it. That's the name of technology. We doing these things. I know we got it. Science will listen to us as we tell it what to do. These are robots and AI bots and everything. We made it. That's the way we got it. I know we're gonna be the greatest, but only if we humble and only if we stick together. That's the family, Kingdom Warriors. Let's listen. Gather around the campfire and let the elder statesmen tell you the truth about the main replay then. We're going back to the days in. Hey, that was good, man. I felt the steam on that one. That was great.
I loved at the end. You go, ha ha, the laugh that you had.
Dude, we need to put that in a digital NFT, that laugh. Or like as an ad lib that we just throw, like Young Jeezy.
Hey, did I just get a Twitter Spaces news report that just appeared?
Dude,
Fantastic.
does Elon own Twitter now?
I think he's shaking things up, man, or somebody is, because it just popped up. It said Kingdom Warrior #NFT #93 recently sold for 0.2 ETH on OpenSea. That's a rhyme right there.
Dang,
okay,
that
check
was
it.
a rhyme.
Kingdom Warrior #NFT #93 recently sold for 0.2 ETH on OpenSea. Hey. Okay, so in the future, I want to have these little news reports pop up, and then I'll intermittently wrap the news reports, like, because that was my thing, man. The best part about Saturday Night Live for me when I was growing up was always Weekend Update. If anybody ever watched Saturday Night Live when Norm Macdonald did Weekend Update, I just felt like that dude was a genius, and I would stay up late on Saturdays just so I could watch his little bits, and I actually did a Bob Dole impression in 4th grade. It was actually 3rd grade, 4th grade. And that was actually my Bob Dole impression helped me connect with Amanda Bynes, who was at my elementary school. And she took me on a charter bus to Nickelodeon Studios in Hollywood. I was living outside of LA County. And that's how I got in basically engaged in the entertainment space, is because I had Amanda Bynes charter me a bus to take me to Nickelodeon Studios on Sunset Boulevard when she was on all that. And it was because I was doing a Bob Dole impersonation that I got from Norm Macdonald on Saturday Night Live. And I guess I just share that with you all. I also had a sketch. I did a sketch comedy thing when I was like literally 11 years old, and that also helped me. But I took things from like every funny movie that I liked watching and stuff. And I guess if there are creative people out there who are listening, I would say, just as a word of inspiration around that, like, you know, if you have kids, if you have grandkids, if you have nieces and nephews, the ability to broadcast and to share your creative gifts are so multitudinous now than they've ever been in history. And I would just say, like, what Kingdom Warriors represents is not trying to put the spotlight on ourselves. That goes for me, for Eric, for Sean. We're really doing this so that we can have access to the light switch, so to speak, on a stage where we want to fill it up with boys and girls and kids of all ages and all backgrounds, to be able to bring a whole new wave of entertainment through technology and through art, through NFTs, through media, all of it. So I just wanted to shout that out because it's like, I just felt it on my spirit, man. I think we have to keep things in perspective. Like, it's a lot of information. It's a lot of knowledge that gets dropped. I've said it before, I'll say it again. You can physiologically feel your brain change as you're listening to this stuff and as you're learning and as you're experiencing it and stuff like that. So for anyone who's listening and you're still hanging on here and you're like riding the wave, it's an amazing thing. So We just want to welcome you and say whatever it is you're dealing with, to hang on and to catch up and to jump in and to get involved in this space. It's going to be well worth it. It's going to be so worth it. And we're so grateful that you joined us. So thanks.
100%.
Give it up for Michael in the comments. Give it up for Michael. Michael always brings the energy, brings the fire, the heat, and show him some love in the comments. If you guys love Michael Morgan,
throwing up those hearts in Twitter Spaces, RLA.
I feel it.
I love it. Hey, Kingdom Warriors, like that's part of what we're here for, is to equip and empower the kings and queens to control and protect their kingdom here in the metaverse. And that's what we're trying to do. So I love it. Let's go. Hey, we got comments blowing up right now on Facebook and YouTube. We got the hearts that were thrown up, the applause that were thrown up here in Twitter Spaces. And so it's been so fun. And we actually, a couple of things I want to I'm screen sharing right now. And it's one of the pinned tweets I think it's the first pinned tweet in Twitter Spaces that we get to celebrate is in the last about 2 weeks. And this was as of a week ago. So we even need to update this. We have 95 new holders. So 95 new holders that are holding Kingdom Warriors NFTs. That means we have 30 new Kingdom Warrior captains, which means they own 3 or more Kingdom Warriors. And we have 26 new, what? 26 new Kingdom Warrior generals? Like, come on.
Dude, we got the generals ready, all nations ready to lead the troops into the promised land.
It's so good, man. I mean, that is worth celebrating right there. And a lot of that momentum came from the 5-day series of events that we held in Facebook. And Eric, who's on the Twitter Spaces with us, and that you get to hear his streams, and Justin Ballard in the chat is saying, "What's up, fellow generals?" And so Eric, you really led it. You kind of like, here's the thing, is that this is a business, and business takes a lot of attention. And so Eric has done a great job of leading the troops through this 5-day series of events. And it's kind of appropriate. He's got 5 daughters. He's going through 5 days of events, and he's about to do it all again, starting on April 25th.
We're doing it, running it back.
I
would love to share after you're done, just to share a little bit about what even allowed us to do this 5-day challenge and event, as far as like team, even like what do you call it? Like even the knowledge of like what is it and how would this work, and how it actually was really just like, we were just at that conference in California, and we're like, we have to do this. And, right before we started positioning and preparing it, we shot our ads in California at this event. Michael, myself, Michael Morgan here on the call. Andrew was filming me. Andrew was in Hollywood in 2020 before COVID. It was just a big, like, epic, just let up. We didn't even have a lot of time to promote the event, but I would love to share a little bit about that story if we can.
Yeah, I'm going to play right now the video that we just created, the highlight, the epic highlight video. So if you want to check it out and watch it, you can go to Facebook or YouTube. If you want to listen to it, I'm about to stream it right here. But here's some amazing clips from it. Check this out.
Web3 has the possibility to expand our mind and expand our tent pegs to what is possible.
Communities like this is that we...
Twitter Spaces, hold up. We got to stop it. We can't do that. That's not working. Hang on.
Dun, dun, dun.
I know. Womp, womp, womp. I got to go to my audio settings and change the speaker output to go here. Okay, checking it out. Testing. All right, here we go. All right, here it comes.
Web3 has the possibility to expand our mind and expand our tent pegs to what is possible.
Communities like this is that we come together to create the solutions that we want in the world.
The community needs your story, so come join us.
Technology is a tool to impact and bring God's kingdom here on earth.
Right? Play to earn, that's where the game changer comes in.
Well, Web3 is all about asset.
What you have to say is what's needed to be said in Hollywood.
People are looking for the miraculous.
Part of taking back some of that ground.
You are bringing the light into such a dark, dark place.
Very focused on, impacting people.
And just getting started. Participate.
Our partnership it's helping to cut that code of poverty.
Mentorship, entrepreneurship, and faith. These are your pillars to success.
We have given a solution that we have brought this people from Sony, Disney, and Marvel to solve. Will you be a part of this?
Good one. So I love showing that. That was super cool. And I just got to see that for the first time a couple days ago. So, Eric, I know I've got about 8 more minutes, and my wife and my 12-week-old now son are on their way home. So I got a hard stop. You can keep this train rolling if you want to, but I can't keep streaming like this forever. So go through it and tell us more about. Tell us about how it all came together, because I think that'll be important. This can be kind of let's make this a 5-minute TED talk. Okay, at the end of 5 minutes, you're going to hear this sound. And time is up. Okay.
Perfect. So shout out to Joe Dietrich in the audience. He was a fellow prior service military like myself, who was on there giving a good one-liner that got pulled. And you guys, there was so many testimonials, like over 100 testimonials, breakthroughs backstage, like crazy stuff happened. And yeah, Joe's one-liner talk. Sean had a lot of one-liners. Sean like lives for this, and he's like, his one-liners were on point. We're gonna have to get our video team to go for like probably 2 weeks just to actually shout out to Jolie. Jolie's actually gonna start helping us pick out some of these gems and one-liners to get to our video team to edit and make content for. But really, the backstory on Facebook challenges and these events, like virtual events. Whoever knew about Facebook challenges and events? Some people have never even heard or been to a Facebook challenge, let alone ran a Facebook challenge or ran a successful Facebook challenge. And they're not necessarily easy at all, but it is a really good way to, whether you have an idea or you're an expert at anything, whether it's an expert at baking cookies or an expert at building whatever type of thing or educating people, you can take people through. It's called the taste and see model. So in 5 days, 1 hour a day, we did more than 1 hour because we're warriors and we're go-getters. So we did even bonus sessions with Hollywood directors and writers. And so we did about 8 sessions, 8 hours plus for the VIP, who basically paid for the VIP experience to make the whole event possible. They ended up getting one backstage. So, I mean, it was like 4 hours a day of time. I mean, I'm shout out to my wife, shout out to everyone who was there and let us just commit all this time to, but the transformation that people had, the breakthrough people had, we have literally over 100 testimonials on file now. I mean, it's just crazy. But a little bit backstory on how we even made this possible was in 2018 to 2019, I had a multi-million-dollar freight and shipping book of business I created through LinkedIn and through cold calling. Before that, I was in technology sales. That's what kind of got me in the software and technology space. And then I went into freight and shipping, and I had a business that was earning 15 to 20,000 a month in profit. I was doing about 30 to 40,000 and basically in profit, and I split it with a company. So that's how I was earning 15 to 20,000 a month. Everything was good. I was getting those paychecks every month, and I ended up basically getting into a mastermind. I wanted to learn about digital marketing and basically reinvesting my money into real estate and different things. And so I got into this mastermind, a faith-based mastermind, where they're talking about putting the kingdom first. It was talking about digital marketing, building your personal brand, all this stuff. This was 2019. A month after I got into this mastermind, I lost everything, or I lost that book of business. My 4th daughter was born. There was some issues with the company. Anyways, long story short, I lost that. So I went to zero. But what I had is I invested in this program. And this program over the past 3 years was talking about a term called kingdom entrepreneurship. And basically letting God be at the forefront of your business, and you do business with God out of rest, not striving, not doing everything I did in corporate America, but just by basically letting God be at the center. Like, God, what are we doing today? Who are we serving today? And asking the question, which I want you to write this in the comments: what is in my hand? And the question my mentor Pedro asked me a lot was, what is in your hand? And what I had was a Blue Yeti mic, which we're giving away some of those on this next event. I had a Blue Yeti mic, I had a Wi-Fi, I had an iPhone, and I had a laptop, and I had basically a camera. So he said, what is in your hand? And so what I was good at is I was good at sales and marketing because my degree was in, business management, minor in marketing, international studies. So I knew like how to network and connect and do millions in sales in corporate America. So I was like, what is in my hand? So I ended up just learning digital marketing. This whole program was through digital marketing. And so it was all about Facebook challenges. Basically, God gave him the strategy to be the Facebook challenge expert, which now he's done Facebook challenges with Tony Robbins, who literally trains millions of people around the world in coaching. He's done challenges with the Shark Tank, Damon John, who's owned the billion-dollar company Fubu. He's done Facebook challenges with all of the greats, the best speakers, coaches, authors, consultants, like influencers. He's helped these people do challenges. So I learned through his course, through his $2,000 course, $10,000 of mentoring and education I poured in, and then even like the network of people who knew how to do the best. Like I knew the best person, Destiny, who is really she's expensive. She's not cheap, but she builds the best high converting funnels and graphics to bring people into this experience, which is our Facebook group, and even setting up these things called teams to make it where it's a highly engaged experience where people have the most fun. And it's just this most amazing experience where there's the most amazing breakthrough. And then people know, like, and trust you. Write this down in the comments. Know, like, and trust. If you want to sell any products or share anything, people will have to know, like, and trust you. And you do that by serving them. If you add value to people, money follows value. So that's what this challenge allows us to do. Add tons of value to people. People catch the vision. They see the mission. And so many people said, I'm all in. And so we're thankful for all of you warriors.
Yeah, so good. And I learned a lot because that was the first time I had been a part of a Kingdom Warriors challenge. And so it was really fun to see the way that it panned out. And the 5-day series of events is repeating itself. And if you're new to this, be sure to check out kingdomwarriorsnft.com is our official website. That's the best place to grab all the official info. And then if you want to join the next 5-day event, you can go to kingdomnfts.com. So that's different than kingdomwarriorsnft.com, kingdomnfts.com, and join us there. And when you do, you're going to get access, and you're going to get, you can upgrade if you want to a VIP pass where you get to go and have actual conversations with people like myself who might be presenting. And then also because of that, you can also then get access to recordings after the fact. So if you want to go back and check it out, you can. And then as part of the night, just to wrap up here, one of the final things that we can celebrate is just the fact that the community is really coming together. It's really encouraging to see people commenting and sharing and following each other. And really one of, I think, the best things about Web3 in joining us is there's a lot of talk about utility, right? Utility is the benefit that you get from holding either a cryptocurrency in Web3 or an NFT in Web3. Well, being a part of this community and holding, I think, is definitely one of the benefits, because I've been able to meet RLA, I've been able to meet Eric, I've been able to meet Andrew, Julie, so many different people behind the scenes. And all of these are really important. And through this, I've been able to network, and even like it's networked beyond Kingdom Warriors through this. So thank you to everyone who's shouting out all these questions. The final question that we'll answer is will our affiliate link go to kingdomnfts.com? And I believe the answer is no, because kingdomnfts.com is the link so that they can join the 5-day challenge. And your affiliate link is just a direct link where if you want to send it to them, if they're already ready to buy, then
no, I can update.
Oh, you can update. You can update. Okay.
So the official the Kingdom Warriors affiliate program, you can look at it #training or unlock tier 1 in Discord, or go to guide, I think 6 or 7, and it says Kingdom Ambassador Training. You log in there or sign up new, and we recommend all of you too, because some people like Joe Dietrich on the call, he became Kingdom Captain, and he's already sold over $800 worth of NFTs. So he's already in the green and owns all his NFTs. I think Julie, we have other people who have earned $800 over the past couple of weeks, just getting some people who ended up liking the challenge and becoming generals, and 2 generals become $800 at 20%. And so, yeah, it's really been amazing to see our community be blessed by this project, and us be able to give back to them instead of Google and Facebook. And also, what else? Yes, our main affiliate is now the challenge. So everything is going to go to the challenge. Everyone that goes through your affiliate link is tracked to you. And if they purchase later next week, end of next week, or even a month from now, if they end up purchasing, guess who gets credit? You do.
Bam.
So our system tracks all of it. And it's the challenge funnel that is the main one. You'll click on it, you'll see your main link. The main link is the challenge funnel.
Well, and here's the thing too, right? Is we don't want to be like we don't want to be cheesy or sleazy salesmen. That's not what we're trying to do. And so the link to get someone, if someone's just interested, then all we're asking to do is let them experience the community and let them hear for themselves what we're trying to accomplish, and hear the passion and hear the plan. If they can hear the passion and hear the plan, then we believe that they will buy into the mission, which is, again, using technology to bring this positive message so that we can help change the world. And we want to equip you, the Kingdom Warriors, the kings and queens of the metaverse, to go out and to hold your kingdom and to bring God's kingdom down here to earth. So this has been so fun. If you're interested in anything that we've had to say, please be sure to check out kingdomwarriorsnft.com and join our Discord. We're so thankful for everyone here. It is time to run. It's like 9:03. We're only 3 minutes past. That's pretty good. Are we going to close it down with one more freestyle from RLA? Are we going to do that, or are we set? I can just play some music if RLA's like, if he's spent.
No, man, I'm feeding off of you all. You're doing great. Let's do something.
Let us know in the comments. You guys, let us know in the comments. Are you guys ready for Michael Morgan, RLA? From LA, Los Angeles, Venice Beach, California, represent, ex-Disney actor, on the beat, on the flow. Let us know in the comments below.
Let us know in the comments below.
In the flow.
Hey, someone just commented it's only 6:03 p.m. Arizona time. Shout out to you, because my wife and I used to live at 32nd and Thunderbird. What's up, Arizona? I miss y'all dearly. And I'm handing it to RLA. If it sounds like I'm about to rap, but I cannot rap. Y'all don't want to hear me rap.
I thought you were gonna say shout out, because I used to go to bed with my family at 6:03 p.m. I was like, I'd be like, shout out to the folks getting into bed around 6:03 p.m.
Hey.
No matter what time it is. Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. This is gonna be a farewell then. All right. Let's go. Hey. Check it, yo, I say, fare thee well to the sunset. It's all love in the moment. One bet is all it takes to risk it all, to take an opportunity to jump instead of fall. Yeah, I'm seeing things change for these people. I'm seeing faith in the moment, see the vision of eagles. The flying new heights, and everywhere I go, I know we never strike back. Instead, we sit back and we just love on them. Those the enemies, the people who were hating on us. Yeah, it's all love, because we are going to whole new places and new opportunities and new dimensions. I think the word that must define this rap that I give is the one we give back. That's the one that we love, because the kids is on track and we do when these things. And I know we cut slack on the Discord. We're using technology to open up windows and doors that you never seen before. Yeah, that's the blessing. I keep on going. I got Snoop Dogg in the back and he's barking. He's saying preppy, get it ready, set it up. That's the way that we doing. You know, we never give up. We're doing these things. This is a shout out to everybody out there who still believes in. Just like Journey, will you please never stop believing? Keep on going, even though it's tough. I know the road hold is never what you thought. I know this is here sowed, and I know that we got seed and it's so sown into the soil, and I know we got 100x. Y'all feel the love? Let's hear 100x. Let's get it back. Now we cutting off all bets. We got the blessing. Now it's like Wall Street bets. We doing GameStop. We stopping the game. We doing these things everywhere. We're not in it for fame. We're in it for love. We're in it for life. We're in it for truth. We're in it for changing the way that you use this thing, this technology, these screens in front of you, and everything. And every time that you strike and you swipe, you get to open up a new door, a new portal to the love. And I hope it's not the end of anything, but it's the beginning of these things. I know the genesis is so sweet like the mint. Feel it. Peace.
Hey.
Hey, that was great. That was a great way to end it. All right.
I love
Much
it.
love.
Much love. Hey, everyone. This has been such a blast being with you. Be sure to check out kingdomwarriorsnft.com. And you can send people to kingdomnfts.com, or you can sign up for the affiliate. It's your boy, Sean Specie. We got kingdomwarrior.eth, Mr. Eric Skeldon, and at RLA, which I dropped his someone. RLA, hey, they were like, hey, how do I follow RLA? You know, I need to know that too. How do I follow RLA? But I dropped your Twitter there in the comments for Facebook and YouTube. So this has been fun. Thank you, everyone, for joining us in Twitter Spaces. And thank you for joining us on YouTube and on Facebook. Been so fun. If you have any questions, please check out the Facebook group, drop a comment on YouTube, or go to Discord, and we will see you later. Peace and love.
I want it out of my head the moment I let you get fell. I cannot remember anything else. The light burning low, surrounded by ghosts. And patterns are painted on the walls of the halls with only the cold of dreams decomposed. We were supposed to be bold. She knew warriors who fight for what's right. Did we lose the light? No, we never let go. We never lost hope. Now we must rebuild even though the road is so broken and cold. Warriors back to your post. It's not about us, it's about the unborn. The originators are voice. We weavers and bringers who have yet to come on board. We maintain the tales of a fort where virtue was true. When we protected them, Vince and Duke, it's easy to do. We have nothing to lose. The blues is the bruises providing the proof. We still walking tall in these rooms. While the pathways improve, so let the world ever win be removed. So we make way for this horizon.